Hey everyone! This is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere, and we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026.
Valve's vision for the Steam machine has been brought back to life, being abandoned in 2018 after prototype deliveries to sources such as PC Gamer as far back as 5 years prior. It was part of the company's grander plans of redefining what a gaming PC was through its Linux-based operating system, SteamOS. So stick around to find out what this means for both Valve and the gaming industry at large. The vision for the Steam machine was never truly abandoned. Just to walk back until Valve successfully figured out a winning formula back in 2022 with the launch of the Steam Deck. And this is the company's second go at the project. The specs are stunning for what you could consider essentially a PC in a box, bringing in its own Nintendo NES and /GameCube-era experience. Let's run through this list. It comes with an AMD Zen 4 CPU packed with 6 cores and 12 threads, alongside a partially custom AMD RDNA 3 plus 16GB double data RAID 5 of RAM, and 512GB or 2TB of storage, something you might not consider enough. For connectivity, it comes with Bluetooth, Ethernet, and Wi-Fi 6 extended. It has 2 USB 3.0 Type A ports at the front, a microSD card slot, and at the back, ports for USB-C, USB-A, HDMI 2.0, and DisplayPort 1.4. We're expecting the Steam machine to come out sometime in 2026, and while we don't know the price tag yet, the success of the Steam Deck should serve as a streak the company could continue in relation to the cost of its devices. However, you may be wondering why such a powerful product looks like one of those set-top boxes TVs used back in the day. According to engineer Jeff Mucha, it was designed around optimizing for thermal efficiency, acoustics, and fitting into a 6-inch shelving unit. The reference you probably thought Valve was trying to make came after this design choice, as Mucha states. When we started putting a thermal architecture together that was the most efficient for performance, we found that, wow, this is really close to a cube. And so we're like, okay, it's so cute, close to a cube, why don't we really try to make it an actual cube? So we had to be really careful about every little millimeter inside to make sure that we get the proportions to look like a cube, he continues. The power supply of the machine is placed at the bottom, acting as the chassis of the system, with a motherboard on top and beneath a heatsink that cools the CPU and GPU alongside other components. But what does the Steam machine mean for the industry? Well, for one, Valve describes their console as a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package. But experts such as Christopher Dring don't believe the console will have as wide of an appeal as we might think, pointing to the Steam Deck with a niche but large player base of 4 to 5 million players. He says, most of those people were already Steam players looking to take their PC games on the go. Although, what makes it an actual challenger to the dominance of the 2 largest console brands, Xbox and PlayStation, is its Steam store, which has dominated over half of the PC gaming market for 2 decades, and SteamOS, which has disrupted the software for this market. Both of these advantages are unique to Valve. On equivalent hardware, SteamOS outperforms Windows on every gaming benchmark simply because, quite obviously, it was designed for gamers. Their secret sauce comes in the form of Proton, their custom-made compatibility layer that makes it possible for games originally developed for Windows to be installed on SteamOS. The console will also come out in all regions where Komodo, a Valve partner, is the official distributor, consisting of the US, Canada, the UK, Germany, France, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and eventually Australia. All this makes the Steam machine, if pulled off correctly, a serious threat and a major player in the console wars. Only time will tell if it does, but the combination of console hardware that rivals the power of PCs, packaged with both the Steam Store and SteamOS, seems very promising as we count down to early 2026. But tell me what you think. Are you an avid Steam player?